Michael was extremely competitive in everything he did. In Michael's second year, the Bulls were not any good, and we were the Boston Celtics, and we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time. In game one, we kill them. Larry, Kevin, Chief, Danny, DJ, they have great games. And at the end of the game, we look at the box score, and this guy named Michael Jordan, he's got 49 points. We just said, well, yeah, he's pretty darn good, but he'll never do that again. Game two takes 41 shots, makes 22 of them, takes 21 free throws and makes 19 of them, and goes for 63 points. The Celtics are able to win the game in double overtime, 135 to 131. But we knew how lucky we had been to win that game because Michael was just so spectacular. That was the game where Larry Bird, in his post-game media comments, said, "I've just seen God disguised as Michael Jordan." And the rest is history.
The setting for this one of the most feared venues in the league. Boston Garden, all ready for NBA playoff basketball. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. Mike, Boston holds a 1-0 lead in this series.
And the Celtics showed how dominant they were in Game 1. This is a team that only lost one time at home all season. The Bulls were up against the odds in this one.
And for Chicago, they'll be hoping for another big night from Michael Jordan.
Well, Kevin, in Game 1, he did all the heavy lifting for the Bulls on offense. The Celtics had no answer for him as he went for 49 points. We'll see if they keep looking his way as they try to even up this series.
And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. Running the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics' vaunted front court, Bird and McHale at the forwards, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Bird. Lock at 6. McHale against Oakley. McHale misses. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
And the big question and Mike problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in Game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks. Selfless play by McHale with the ball. Didn't like what he saw for himself, so he gives it away.
Jordan passes to Corzine. That shot misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Ainge. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, pretty good balance that time from Ainge. Sometimes it seems like he's kind of preferring to finish through contact.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Sinks the triple.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And the pass to Bird. Over Gervin. And Bird with the basket on the assist by Johnson. And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Mark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on it.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. Now with the inside on the Celtics game plan, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, this young Michael Jordan has a lot of tools in his bag. The first thing the Celtics want to do is stop straight line drives. Guys have to rotate over and give him angles off of the basket. But Jordan is so good with his quick first move and then going vertical, it allows him to convert right over the top of defenses. Guys?
David, thank you. In game one, the Celtics tried 5 different defenders on Michael Jordan, and Mike, ultimately, he got a little fatigued, but not before he put up 49.
One of the assistant coaches with Chicago said about Jordan, he's got the jump shot ability of a Jerry West and the ability to go to the hoop of a Julius Erving. Pretty good people to be compared with.
Phenomenal comparison. I love that. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, Mikal, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all 3 will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Jordan outside. Mikal with some nice D. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. John Paxson, he's checked in for Chicago.
John Paxson.
Ainge up top. There's the dish to Bird. Mikal setting the pick for Bird. Back to Ainge. Mikal kicks to Bird. That one fall coming off Mikal's feet. Bird's got 7 points.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game one. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And, you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Michael Jordan.
Chicago foul call.
Jordan checked in for the Celtics. Seaston comes in for Dennis Johnson. Then for the Bulls, Green, he's checked in for Oakland. And Banks is subbed in for Gervin. Bird. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And Jordan gets it to go. 9 points for Michael.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Here is Seasting. Kicks it to Ainge. It's Bird, top of the key. Pass to Seasting. Here's Mikal. Guarded by Green. Shoots. Mikal, that's good.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record, but they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game. You know, when Corzine gets inside, the combination of strength and size makes him hard to handle.
Seasting passes to Bird. Passes it to Mikal. To the paint. Stolen by Ainge. Knocked loose. Bird left side. No good from the wing. Chicago leading. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jordan out of the gates fast. Doesn't look shaky at all.
The D's got to offer more resistance. Jordan is too skilled this close to the basket.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Seasting. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Ainge. And another miss by Boston. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round one matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Bulls leading by 4.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up and down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Corzine is out there with Oakley. Then there's Gervin. Then it's Jordan. And it's Paxson in at the point guard. And here is Johnson following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. 5 on the clock, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right.
This is what makes him tough. A big guy who can knock him down from the strike.
That one drops for him. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Hey, the defense has the right idea there, but Jordan has the skills to overcome the contact.
Now Ainge. Dishes it to Parrish. Pass to Bird. Corner shot. Count that one. Bird's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Firing on all cylinders right now. Jordan is showing no mercy in getting any shot he wants.
Ainge, the pass to McHale. Back to Ainge. The pass to Bird. Over Gervin. And it's Bird missing. And Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing them. The Celtics can make the most out of a home court advantage. Hard to see anybody taking many games here.
And the shot goes in. Oakley's got his first points in this one.
I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of an Oakley screen. Those things are forceful.
Ainge dishes to Bird. Over Gervin. No good from Bird. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Jordan. And Jordan now over 20 points in the first half. Mike, looks like another big game is brewing for him.
And he has that look in his eye early on. At this rate, who knows how many points he'll end up with.
Well said. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Have been checked in for the Celtics.
Scott Wedman.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
Here's Johnson, and it's blocked by Jordan.
With defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan, it's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys.
Here's Oakley, and Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving the Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Wasted no time on that one.
Assisted by
22 points for Michael. Mike, the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
Now here's Johnson. Bird outside. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
An outstanding find by Johnson. Very comfortable at the 1 or the 2 spot.
Shot's good by Oakley. Oakley's got 6.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Parrish. Here's Wedman. Pass to Bird. It's deflected. Gervin with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the
2
middle.
minutes.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to McHale. A shake. Rebound by the Bulls.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Here's Jordan. Oakley kicks to Jordan. Oakley passes to Jordan. And at last, they get one to fall.
Assist goes to Charles Oakley.
Jordan's got 13 points in just this quarter. You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. And now, let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing with San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. It's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, D.A. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Well said.
The long arms of Parrish, using that incredible length to do damage on the offensive glass.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Celtics making a change here.
Michael Jordan.
And so Jordan nails both of them. 19 seconds left here in the second. And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to. From 11 feet away. That's how you finish a quarter strong.
Absolutely making a statement right at the buzzer. I love it.
Tremendous buzzer beater, taking every opportunity as it comes.
And so it's Chicago, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. It's called the City of Champions. The third quarter set to get underway here at the Garden. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. The Bulls leading by 23.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now let's go to D.A.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. He's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
We've got Parrish. McHale is out there with Bird. Then it's Johnson, and it's Ainge in at the shooting guard position. They're the group for K.C. Jones starting the second half. No good from Bird. And the Celtics core club Won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. It's his first trip to the line.
The best defensive guard in the league. Dennis Johnson makes his opponents work for anything they get.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Steps back and fires. Another one falls for Chicago.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe. And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
Now here's Jordan. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Like a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. Could go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. Now here's Jordan. He has 38 in the game. Michael Jordan is now over the 40-point mark. Again, Mike Fratello in this series.
You look at the Boston defenders, they are at a loss for what to do about Jordan. He's adjusted to their adjustments.
Yes. Well said.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic, I know, impresses you so much. A nice shot by Bird.
He just makes scoring look so easy. Bird is especially dangerous from the mid-range area.
Bird against Jordan. Shoots over Bird. No good from Jordan. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan, Mike, in the final 5 games of the season. An unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan is bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. Here's Gervin, following the basket by Larry Bird. Gervin passes to Oakley. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Jordan's got 42 in the game. Like the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
You're right. McHale misses. The Bulls leading by 23. Jordan looking around. Oakley kicks to Jordan. Macy passes to Jordan. Yep, that one goes. 44 points for Michael Jordan.
And this is Jordan to a T, an active scorer who's ready to fire off the catch.
Here's Johnson. You can't get that one. Jordan with some nice D. Chicago with the ball. Lets it go from the wing. Michael Jordan on the wing. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got 46 points.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Johnson can't hit. And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure. Here's Johnson, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Shot to stop the run. No good from Bird. And here are the Bulls now. And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike, Bird can't even keep up with them.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
And I bet Bird is impressed too. Here's Ainge. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. The 17-footer. And another miss by Boston.
They desperately need something to fall.
Well, they're on the wrong side of a big run. Never a good feeling.
Ainge against Jordan. The pass to Johnson. To the inside. Bird. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Bird's got 21.
And Bird is just too good inside, just brushing off the defense like it's nothing.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago running away with it. And we'll be back right after this. Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
So for Chicago right now, Macy is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Green. Then there's Washington. And it's Banks in at the small forward. 6 on the shot clock. Walton a screen on Macy. The shot by Seasting, no good. And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some gains towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
Here's Jordan. He sinks the 11-footer.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 52 points.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Seasting passes to Vincent. Here's Wedman. They get the rebound. Walton. And Walton throws it down.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break. Even with the score where it is, he just keeps coming.
Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet, always doing the little things.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vincent. Pass to Wedman. Here is Seasting. Green with the rebound. Outside Banks. And the layup's good off the glass.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 57 points.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Seasting passes to Walton. Here is Seasting. Passes it to Wedman. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pulls from the top of the key. Almost, but it rolls out. Green finds Jordan. One more bucket and Jordan will tie the playoff record. He's got 59.
This is why so many love watching Jordan play. Such an explosive dunker.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vincent. And that time, also a missed shot.
Always rough to miss a layup like that. The defense bothered him for sure.
They get it back. Green, the pass to Jordan. Jordan has tied the record at 61. One more basket, he'll stand alone.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. Seasting passes to Wedman. The tray doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And Macy kicks to Jordan. Takes it inside.
Michael Jordan.
And with 63 points,
Kyle Macy.
Michael Jordan is the record holder for most points in a playoff game. What a night. What a special opportunity, Clark, to watch this young player go at it.
Absolutely remarkable. Unbelievable, Kevin. Jordan has announced his arrival to the NBA. A bona fide star with a lot of runway still in front of him.
A long runway.
I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
Pass to Jordan. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Vincent. And yes, it's good.
You know, Seastein's job is to get the ball to open teammates. Great dime right there.
And so here is Chicago. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. From past the arc, drains the three-pointer.
Whenever he takes a three, that's a good shot.
Plus, he had a good look at the bucket. You see why this team is up big.
Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. The pass to Wedman. Here is Seasting. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Washington inside. Count that one. Washington's got his first basket. Here is Seasting. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
That is one of the many things you get from Walton. He's a relentless rebounder.
Here's Macy. And no good. And Boston will go the other way with it. Driving the lane.
At the line for the Celtics, Jerry Seasting. At the line for
First free throw is good.
Seastain so heady as a point guard, very comfortable facilitating this offense.
McHale's checked in for the Celtics. Bird comes in for Vincent. Chicago also making some changes. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Washington. And it's Paxson in for Macy. And here's Jordan outside. They get it again. Green kicks to Jordan. Passes it to Banks. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Banks.
In a way, Jordan is your point guard. He's the initiator.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Seasting passes to McHale. Here's Wedman to the wing on the left. To the left side wing. Screen by Walton. Here's Seasting. Green with the block. Driving in, and Green slams it in.
Ooh, my goodness, punching it through with one hand, that was nasty.
And there was no denying him there.
When he rises up like that, just get out of the way.
And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten the win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1, and the next 2 games in Chicago, the Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle.
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games. Jordan at home has been electric, and if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it back home.
Things have gotten very interesting. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.